The time I thought that I was blazing trail in my career was when I took over the helm as the CEO of the Tulsa City County Library. I think as a successful leader, it's very difficult to lead without courage. And I think about the Girl Scouts mission around courage and confidence and character. Those are all virtues that I think also lends to behavioral changes, behavioral shifts, and it really does lead your decision making. You know, if you don't have great character, you look back and you realize people are not following you.
Kimberly Johnson is the epitome of the kind of leader that girls can look to for inspiration and confidence. As a female CEO, she's a role model, and she really sets the example of what can be.
Kimberly's journey reflects the values that Girl Scouts tries to instill: courage, confidence, and character. She's the first African-American CEO of the Tulsa City County Library. She was the first to develop county-wide reading programs, and she brought our library system to 5th in the nation when compared to other library systems. And she did it working with the community, building strong relationships, and making the library system the best it can be.
So we need more leaders like Kimberly Johnson setting the path and leading the way for our future female leaders.
I was benefited by having a group of women around me very early in my life. I actually have 4 sisters. Having been surrounded by positive women supporting me, saying to us, you know, you could do this, was really, really important for me.
Girl Scouts provides that same safe environment, an all-girls space where girls can be comfortable speaking up, being themselves, and growing into strong, confident leaders.
I had an experience with one of the Girl Scouts who volunteered to speak to the city Broken Arrow on behalf of the library as we are planning to build a new library. And I happened to see those 3 virtues and qualities come forth in her presentation. She had the confidence to stand there in front of city councilors to talk about how important the library is to her troop and why it's important for the library to expand. And then she ended her talk by saying, if she did not have, and her troop did not have, the free space, they would have to buy space. It would probably cost around $2,425. And she ended with, that's about 1,112 thin mints. I'm pleased to say that her remarks really got the library what we needed accomplished that day. And so that's a true example of the experience that Girl Scouts is giving girls, the courage and the confidence to stand up and deliver a presentation to a room full of adults.
No one can argue that the Bank of Oklahoma has had such a significant impact on the Tulsa community. And what they don't realize is Leslie is the person behind that impact. So Leslie is another one of those people who has this long-term career that you rarely see today. She is the person who looks at every request and grants money and has made the nonprofit community thrive by the funding that she's been able to provide. And that is an incredible impact that is inspiring to watch.
Over the years, I've experienced several moments that I ended up stepping into a role that didn't previously exist. I knew I was paving the way, and I ended up surrounding myself with people that knew more than I did about the subject matter at hand, and then relied on my resiliency and grit, problem-solving skills, and my ability to communicate and collaborate well with others. These are the same foundational skills that Girl Scouts teaches and builds and are critical for young women to learn.
There are hundreds of nonprofits that are better today because of the stewardship that Leslie in her role at BOK has been able to steward $125 million and give that out to nonprofits so that they can continue their missions.
Tulsa is better because of the work that Leslie is doing with the Bank of Oklahoma, impacting the lives of so many across our community.
If every girl went through Girl Scouts, our business community would see a pipeline of young women that are skilled, confident, and ready to lead. And our state would see the next generation that's equipped to think critically, innovate, and support our communities to be a better place to live and work for everyone.